Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's Tuesday, January 17th, coming to you live from Rink 2 at the Paramount Fine Food Center, the home of the Mississauga Jets. Tonight's action has the Mississauga Beasts on the visitors' bench as they come into the Jets hangar. Jets take the puck back. Santos quickly creates a turnover and has a hot shot. Griss had to be sharp there. Now it comes back out. Dobbin tried a centering pass. Santos' shot was tipped. Their stick was lifted and it went out to the point, and Blonsky had a hot shot high on the net. Looking to get everybody in the action here. A quick 20-second shift to start the game. Brings out Marotta. And Silva on the point with McDonald, Miele, and Jepson up front. Jets fire the puck out. Marotta goes back, takes a look. He fires it off the boards. Tries to get it by a couple of players. Goes in, McDonald goes into the corner. He tries a centering pass and just gets pushed off a couple of players there. Now they come back the far side, and Jepson picks it up at center ice, fires it off the boards. Now they take a look, try and come up the middle of the ice, and Miele pushes it back into the other end. Now the Jets try and gain the blue line. Silva holds it up, and now Marotta finds McDonald. McDonald fires the puck deep, and they go off for a change to get the third line out there now. The Jets look to come up the left wing side, briefly held up there, but it comes out and Santos chips it off the boards. A battle ensues with Raymond over there and Goddard. Goddard flips it up just on the other side of the blue line. Santos now tries to push the puck forward. He gets ridden off the play, and the Jets go in behind the net. They stop up and then fire it back around the other way. Back out into a centering pass. The Jets come up the middle of the ice. Surrounded there. Westover picks up the puck. And we have a Jet go down there. A break. U moves in. And U with the goal! How do you do, Javier U? Makes it 1-0 for the Mississauga Beasts. 10:06 remaining here in the first period. A turnover created in the Jets zone. The fast-paced checking of Goddard and Santos. And it bounces off a couple of players, and Javier U picks it up and deposits it in the back of the net to make it 1-0. Jepson on the draw now. Pushes the puck back, but they briefly grab it. A block shot there by Janicki. Now the Beasts go into the corner. They fire it around the boards. Comes out to McDonald. McDonald now takes it up the boards. He tries to gain the line and he fires it in deep. Now they give chase. That's Dobbin going in for it. He tries to chip it up, and then it comes around the other side. McDonald meets it and he pushes it in behind the net. Tries to get it around and keep it going. Now they're in behind the net once again. That's Jepson in there. Now it comes out the middle of the ice, and they try and get going. A hot shot, and Soda steers that one to the corner. Now they try and come out the other side. Take a look, and Marotta comes back around. Marotta now sees a little bit of ice, and he goes up the middle of the ice. And the Jets fire the puck deep back into the zone. Silva goes back for it now. Silva bounces one off the referee's skate, and he comes off the boards, and it's held in there by the Jets. A turnover and a bouncing puck, and now it comes around. A hot shot redirected to the corner there, and now Marotta chips it high off the glass. A weird bouncing puck, and it comes out, and Goddard's got it. Now it comes back, and back deep into the zone. Silva goes back for it. The Jets are pressing here, trying to keep the Beast on their toes in the zone. Marotta picks the puck up, and now he reverses it back. Goddard, he comes in, picks it up at the hash marks. Has a bit of a stumble, and he goes down. Silva now in a puck battle along the boards. He's got some help from Goddard and Miele. A little bit of a scrum ensuing. And it pokes out. Marotta goes back for it. And he tries to cut back, but he's cut off there by the Jets player. And now Goddard picks it up and he fires it around the boards to U. The Jets throwing everything at them. And another big save by Soda. Now Goddard. And it looks like the Jets are going to go on the penalty kill here. As they touch the puck at the blue line. Goddard tried to squeeze between the boards and Carey. And it looks like Carey might have been called for the infraction. So the faceoff's going to go deep into the Jets zone. We'll see the Beast power play come out here with 7:36 to play. Dobbin on the draw. The Jets win the faceoff and fire at the length of the ice. Silva goes back for it, chips it up. Jepson, he goes far side, hits Santos in full flight. Santos gets around his guy, cuts back, takes a look. Now they chip it in behind. Taking a look, they throw it back to the point. Silva able to keep it in. He chips it into Santos. Santos fires it into Jepson. Jepson now takes a look. That was Dobbin. And he found Jepson on the back door, but just missed us. There, now they come back out. Comes around. They fire it back out. Silva with a hot shot. Tipped, and Griss with the big save to cover it up. 6:49 remaining here in this period. 1:13 in the Beast power play. They had the puck. They were moving it around pretty crisply there. They were just trying to find an open seam for a shot. They finally got one, but Griss was able to cover it up. Now they come back. Blonsky now sees a bit of daylight. He moves in. A low shot by Blonsky. Blocked by one of the Jets. Now he throws it over to Janicki. Janicki fires, and it's tipped in front of the net. And now we got another penalty being called here, this time against the Beast. Looks like the Beast are going to go off for 2 minutes for tripping. So the puck's going to come all the way down here with 6:30 remaining. 4-on-4 action for the next 54 seconds. And then the Jets will go on the power play. Goddard leans in on the draw and he pushes it back. Janicki, pressured by McDougall, goes up the boards, crosses center ice and fires it deep into the Jets zone. Now the Jets look to come out the other way. Bit of a battle ensuing. It comes out to Janicki and he fires a low shot. Just gets redirected there. Now it comes back into the far corner and they come back out behind the net and up the left wing side. Pressured there by Goddard and just holds them up long enough. And U with the steal. Javier U comes in over the blue line, drives wide, gets around his guy, and rings one off the post. Now it comes back to Westover. Westover fires one. That's blocked by the Jets. Comes back out to Westover. He gets it. He gets tripped up by the guy coming out of the penalty box. But then he comes back, and Santos with a big save. Javier U cuts back into the middle of the ice. Goddard grabs it briefly and tries to fire it deep. Now Westover with a backhand, and he throws it into the Jets zone. 36 seconds remaining here in this Jets power play. And we got a Westover fires it off the board. And that one almost sneaks out. Marotta kicks one to the corner. They're under attack now, but Jepson grabs it, fires it off the boards, and it goes down the ice. That's going to do it for this power play for the Jets, as Miele's going to be out of the box here in the next 10 seconds. Now they try and come over. A hot shot wide of the net. Now it comes around, the Jets fire it in deep. Then they take a look. They try and center it. Unable to get a clean shot off. Jepson holds his man. They try and wrap it around. Now it sits in the crease. And another big save. Now it comes out the other side. And Blonsky gets taken down there. And they're going to go off for head contact. With 4:07 remaining. Blonsky used his speed. Headed down that right wing wall and got just in between the boards and the player, forcing him to make an error, and that was a head contact. Now we're just waiting for the penalty box timekeeper to put the penalty up on the board. We got a 4-minute power play for the Beast. That was a pretty serious infraction by the looks of it. Now it comes out. Silva able to just keep it in, but the Jets come away with it. And now they try and come up the boards. Silva comes across. Dobbin with a hot shot. Griss with a big glove save. Jets fire the puck around the boards. Santos tries to cut it off. Unable to, they fire it the length of the ice, and Silva goes back for it. Silva now takes a look, fires it off the boards to Jepson. Jepson now with a little bit of speed. Gains the blue line. And they're gonna go off now. And it's in the crease, bounced around, and they cover it up. So he's going off. This time, 2 minutes for body contact. And the Beast call a timeout for this 5-on-3. So 3:05 remaining in the first penalty. He's going to go off for 2 minutes. So we've got a great opportunity for the Beast here to extend the lead. They're going to get their marching orders from the coach. And 3:16 remaining here in this period. The referee's given them enough time on that timeout now. Let's see what the Beast can draw up here. Goddard, Miele, Yu with Marotta and Janicki. Puck goes back. Jets try and push it out. Marotta fires it deep into the corner. Now Yu controls the puck behind the net. Throws it out to Janicki. Janicki over to Marotta. Marotta moves in. A hot shot tipped and dangerously in the crease there. Now it goes across Janicki. He fires a high shot just over the net. Now it comes around. They take another look. Marotta moves in. He goes low, and Griss with a big save. .245 remaining in the period. Now Dobbin leans in on the draw. Puck gets pushed back. The Jets try and get it out. It comes back to Silva. Silva takes a look, throws it over. Now it goes low, and Griss with another big save. The Jets are calling on their goaltender to be sharp here, and he's done his job so far. Now it comes back, and they're able to fire the puck the length of the ice. Now they come in quick on the Raymond with a fast forecheck, and now Jepson. Jepson goes far side for Santos. Santos gains the blue line. He goes low and in the net. Alex Santos Jr. goes posting in with 2:14 remaining. That's going to be a good one for the Beast as 7 seconds comes off with only 7 seconds remaining in the first power play. That comes off the clock. And there's 2 minutes remaining in the first one. So the Beast are going to have a fortunate 5-on-3 here again for the next 52 seconds or less. Little confusion on clock here. They'll get that cleaned up and then we'll get play underway here. So we'll just take a brief break. Goddard leans in on the draw, wins the back to Blonsky. Blonsky gets the red line, fires it in deep, and it goes in behind the net. Miele gives chase. A Jet or two are in there, they fire it around, it comes back. Westover, he throws it back into the corner, tries to get it in behind the net. They cut it off and Goddard grabs it. Now they fire the puck the length of the ice, and Soto with a pad save kicks it to the corner. Blonsky now turns the corner. He starts to skate up the ice. And he gains the blue line and he fires a low shot and Griss makes a big save. .134 remaining, 18 seconds in one power play. Now it comes back, Santos grabs it. Santos finds McDonald, back to Santos, and a hot shot there. And the Jets grab the puck and fire it the length of the ice. That's going to do it for the first penalty. So we're 5-on-4 for the next minute. Silva throws the puck around. Jepson grabs it, throws it up to McDonald. He tries to come in. He goes low and just through the goaltender and out the other side. A spinning shot through the crease. Now it comes around and the Jets fire at the length of the ice. So we got Jepson and Silva going back for it. Silva takes a look, throws it around the boards to Jepson. Jepson now just throws it back deep. And now Silva grabs it. Silva chips it up the boards to Santos. Just has it bounce off his stick. Now he fires it around, unable to get it. They fire it in deep. Now Jepson grabs it, cuts back into the middle of the ice, and he gives it to Santos. Santos now cuts back in, throws it deep in behind the zone. Dobbin goes back for it, and they throw it off the boards, and now the Jets come out the far side. A bouncing puck. I think the referee wanted to let them get away with one there at the end of the period. And now Jepson, as the buzzer sounds. The Beast are going to skate into the second period with a 2-0 lead on an opening goal from Javier Yu and a second goal by Alex Santos Jr. Both these teams coming off pretty busy weekends as they both had a 2-game set. The Beast with a practice last night, worked on some fine details of the game, and now they're trying to put them to good use this evening. Want to have a quick shout out to the Loretto family who are tuning in from the south. We know they're somewhere in a nice sunny sandy beach enjoying this action this evening on our international broadcast. We look forward to seeing Jack return pretty soon. I also want to say a little shout out to Matteo De Jing, and hopefully he's feeling a little better soon. The boys miss you. They're going to try and pull this out for both of you guys tonight. And the Jets just looking to ease some pressure. Delio fires it off the helmet of Jepson or McDonald. Wanted to see if they could use their head. Goddard and Cable on the draw. Goddard wins it back. Janicki fires it into the corner. Yu grabs the puck. He's got a man on him. Goddard pulls away with it, throws it back out to Marotta. Marotta with a hot shot. A tipped high by Miele and just over the net. Miele now in the corner. And now Yu comes away with it. Yu tries to spin away from his guy. Circles it back. Goddard picks it up. Goddard dukes and dives, and it gets poked off his stick out to Marotta at center ice, and he fires it the length of the ice. Now the Jets try and break out. Lee comes away with it. He throws it up the middle of the ice. Hits Carey. Carey gets in over the blue line. He's kept to the outside by McDonald and Westover, and it goes in behind the net, and they give chase to it. Now they try and get going. Oh, Turner, right? A bouncing puck, and Soda had to be sharp with back-to-back saves there. A tip shot just over the net. Now it comes out. Almost able to get away with it. And then McDonald. He tries to fire it between a couple of guys, unable to get the shot off. He had one guy behind him. Now they come back, and that's Lee. He gets taken to the outside by Blonsky. Dobbin throws it up the middle of the ice. It's picked off there. Now they try and break in the other side. It's tipped up there, and it's sitting dangerously at the boards. Westover now is able to poke it out, and he throws it deep. Now they come out and try and break out the other side. That's Marion Patry. He throws it up to Jepson. And now it goes far side. Santos gives chase. He tries to break around his guy. Just runs out of real estate. And Griss is able to cover it up. They exchange stick whacks with 9:34 remaining here in this period. Santos used his speed there, just ran out of space and tried to cut back in, and the goaltender was able to stop it up. Now Dottie comes out with the hot, and he pushes it in. Marotta circles back and gives it to Jepson. Jepson fires it around to Dobbin. Dobbin now takes a look, chips it off the boards to Santos. Just misses him. Now he takes a look, a centering pass, and Silva driving hard. Tipped it, but just missed it. And the Jet was unable to, had the afterburners on, and he went into the net and took it off its moorings for a quick whistle. He was back checking hard there. Now, Miele. Draw goes back. Giles throws it around to the far side. They try and cover it up. It gets stopped up there briefly, and the Beasts throw it back deep into the Jets zone. Now they come around the other side for it. And Janicki pushes it in deep, and U's in there. Janicki holds it in. U takes a look, and he goes in behind the net. U now gives chase. Tries to poke it around, and they throw it up the middle of the ice. Now they fire it in deep and go once again. U gives chase. Now they come out the other side, and that's McDougall, and we have an offside. The Beast stopped up quickly there on the blue line, made them make a quick decision, and it looks like one of the players might have been a step offside. That'll give us a whistle. So Goddard pushes the draw forward. It gets caught up in some skates, and they just push it forward now. Zhang tries to get it past Santos. Santos cuts it off. He sees a bit of an opening. He throws it out, and a hot shot by a diving Reed Dobbin. Goddard, he rolls around, and he goes posting in. Spencer Goddard makes it 3-0 with 7:49 remaining in the second period. Santos with a centering pass. Dobbin took a wild stab at it a la Paul Henderson in 1972. Missed it. And then Goddard got the rebound, bounced around the net, and tucked it in off the post. Gilio goes back for it. He tries to push it off the boards, around to Carey. Westover pinches in. Now Santos holds it in as well. They're looking for it. The Jets are able to come away with it. Lee up through center ice, crosses the blue line, takes a look, gets around Westover. He goes high in. Soda with a big glove save, pushes it aside. Looks like we had a pretty big collision going on. Not really sure who it was. I think it... They're going to call Goddard for body contact. May have to go back and check the video on that one. Not really sure what happened. Both players were going for the puck. And I think the referees just had to make the call. Just a quick explanation from the referee. 7:15 remaining. We'll see the Beast penalty kill here. Go into action. Dobbin pushes the puck forward. Now the Jets try and turn the corner, and they're able to make a quick change. Santos pushes it forward. Now Marotta fires it off a Jet. Zhang tries to throw it up the middle of the ice, and Santos grabs it, but he's tripped up. But he, with a second attempt, pushes the puck out of his zone. Marotta tries to stand them up at the blue line, but they're able just to keep it in, and Janicki now holds them back. Santos goes over to pressure Delio, a hot shot, and Soda kicks it to the corner. The Beast are able to pull it out. Now Delio, he grabs it, tries to throw it up the middle of the ice. Santos briefly holds it up. Now Janicki grabs it. He circles in behind his net, fires it off the boards, and it goes the length of the ice. So they've killed the first minute and 5 seconds. Jepson goes in deep now. And he is pestering Zhang as Zhang comes up over the blue line. He fires it in the middle, and Soda covers it up for a big save. Westover tries to fire it out of the zone. Miele's in there, pushing his man around. And another hot shot that just trickles through the crease. A spinning shot, they're unable to get off. Jepson grabs it, and he fires at the length of the ice. 25 seconds remaining here. Now the Jets try and come out. They break out the other side. push them across the ice. They kick it up to themselves. And now they fire it deep and down into the Jets zone. McDonald gives chase with He, and he's happy just to kill a little bit of time. And he throws it in behind the net. Now it comes back out. Miele holds them up just briefly. Now it comes back to Westover. He fires it, and Dobbin just tips it into the zone. Miele grabs it, circles in behind the net. He's got a man all over him. He picks the puck up, comes back into the middle of the ice, and it comes out to Marotta. Marotta with a hot shot, a trickling puck, and it's in there. No goal. We've got an interference call on one of the Beasts. Wasn't sure who was going to get that penalty. There was action everywhere. I thought the Beasts were controlling it, but I guess I was wrong. So 4:41 remaining. Looks like Dobbin's going off for interference. Hughes on the draw against Cable. Hughes wins the draw back. Silva fires the puck. It's caught there by the defenseman for the Jets. A bouncing puck through the crease, and it's redirected out the side. Now they try and set shop. They're kept to the outside, and then through, and now Hughes grabs it. Marotta stopped it up and pushed it up to Hughes, and he was able to fire it down on Griss. Now they try and throw it up. That's Giles up to Lee. Lee with Hughes all over him. Miele holds him up. Now Silva grabs it, and he throws it out to center ice. Giles goes back for it. He's got a couple of Beasts on him. Cable picks it up and turns up the middle of the ice. Hughes intercepts that pass and throws it to the boards, and Miele is there to hold them up as well. An aggressive forecheck here by the Beast is keeping them out of the zone, but now they break in. Marotta holds his man to the outside and comes away with the puck. Tries to spin away and go behind the net. Now he fires it off the glass and around the boards. Unable to get it completely out, but now they get it out of the zone. They take a look. Miele, and he fires it down the ice. They make the quick change now, and Raymond comes up the middle of the ice. Janicki tries to hold him to the outside. They're in the zone, circling and looking for it. A puck battle ensuing in the corner. Now it comes out, and it bounces off the boards. Jepson unable to get it out. Now Janicki, he's trying to push it up. And Jepson. And it's blocked there by McDonald. McDonald now tries to feed, tried to feed Dobbin. And we have an offside. .2:30 remaining here in this period. Now the Jets push it out. Westover picks it up. He spins back, fires it out. We got a delayed offside, so that'll give Westover a second to corral the puck. And he fires it off the boards, and it rolls softly into the Jets bench. 2:14 remaining in the period. The Beast in control here with a 3-0 lead. The all-important next goal. Both teams are looking for it. Let's see who comes out and gets it. Westover and Silva go back for it. Silva throws a high backhand off the boards. Dobbin picks it up, and he curls it out to just inside the blue line. Santos picks it up, and he goes low, and Griss is equal to the task for the big save. Now we have a couple of infractions back here. So with 1:48 remaining, the Beast are going to go back on the power play. Zhang's going off. 2 minutes for tripping. So the Beast will go back on the power play. Jets just looking to get their lineup out here with a couple of defensemen and a couple of forwards. McDougall and Dobbin on the draw. Dobbin wins it back to Silva. Silva throws it in. It just has it roll over Jepson's stick. Now they go back for it. He takes a look, he cuts back, and now he fires it up to Dobbin. Dobbin now pushes it forward. Jepson takes a look. He goes high, just misses the net. Now Santos aims for a centering pass. McDougall picks it off and fires it the length of the ice. Silva goes back for it. Silva, he takes a look, finds Dobbin. It bounces off his stick. Dobbin goes in, circles behind the net. He goes high and in the back of the net. Reed Dobbin over the shoulder of the goaltender with 1:03 remaining to make it 4-0 for the Mississauga Beast. He was spotted standing at the far blue line on a set play. He tipped it off a stick to negate the icing. Then he raced into the corner, found a bunch of time and skated in around behind the net, spun around, and put it just over the shoulder of the goaltender. Giles throws it across to his partner. Now they come in and fire it in deep. Janicki goes back for it. He gets tangled up with his man. Both of them go down. Look like no worse for wear as they come out. Now they fire it up to Yu. Yu spins, unable to get it. He's had a Cable on him. Cable stripped him of the puck. Now they try and come in. And the puck's just laying there. And they spot Yu up the middle of the ice. 27 seconds remaining here in the period. Janicki pushes the puck in. Tries to keep it in the zone. Got a little battle ensuing. Goddard spins away with it. Now he takes a look. Comes around. Circles back. Leaves it for Marotta. Marotta pushes it in, but it's intercepted, and the Jets are just content to throw it out of the zone and kill this period off. With 2 more goals that period, the Beast extend their lead 4-0 on the backs of goals from Spencer Goddard and Reed Dobbin. Fast-paced end-to-end action here this evening at Rink 2. Both these teams getting their marching orders, looking to come out and finish the game strong here in the final 12 minutes. But the goaltender's working on their next pad save over there. Encouraging each other, which is great. You want to see that. And now everybody's getting ready to work for the next period. This is the time you want to do the little things right. You want to do the little things right and keep it going. Jepson leans in on the draw. Tries to push it back, and then he pushes it forward. Now they try and come up. McDonald pushes the puck off the defenseman's stick, and now he tries to flip it across, unable to hit Dobbin. Now Dobbin goes back and tries to cut his man off as they try and come out the other side. Blonsky just has the puck roll over his stick. Jepson's there to help him out. And Raymond comes in behind the net. He tries to spin the other way. And now they come back and Jepson throws it around to Dobbin. Dobbin chips it off the boards. And they throw it high, and Soda with a big pad save. Blonsky now finds Dobbin. Dobbin pushes it out. Now we just got enough time. And Jepson goes over to Silva. Silva goes far side to Dobbin. Dobbin just pushes it up to the middle of the ice, but the Jepson has set it. Now they try and push it back forward. And Dobbin's in there. And Raymond tries to come away with it. He flips it up to DeHatt, and they throw it around Silva. He chips it off the boards. And now it goes around, and that's going to go for icing. McDonald threw a backhand a little bit too hard past the defenseman. Referees figured he didn't have a chance to play it, so they blow an icing with 10:38 to play here in this third period. Once again, we're looking at a capacity crowd. It seems like all of Mississauga is here tonight, folks, watching these two teams battle for city supremacy on this Tuesday night. The puck rolls down and Griss wisely covers it up with Santos speeding in towards him, looking for a loose puck. Oh, he gets a whistle. 10:26 remaining now. Santos spins in the corner with it, just has it roll off his stick, so the Jets try and grab it, but a bouncing puck, and Goddard almost had it. Now they try and come away with it, but Westover pushes it back into Santos. Goddard's in there as well. Now he comes away with it. They battle for it. Goddard spins away from his man, comes back in behind the net. Cuts back once again, looking for someone to pass to. Now the Jets come away with it. They gain the blue line. And Parmar has Westover there. Westover pushes it up to you. You centers it to Santos. Santos now breaks in. He goes low, and Griss covers up. He's a hard goalie to beat from 40 feet out. Santos used the defenseman as a screen, thought that might be the right play. And both players did their best. Jepson pushes the draw forward. Now they try and come away with it. And it spins around. McDonald tries to push it out front, but unable to get a stick on it. Now he takes a look. Now it comes out. They come up the middle of the ice. And that's Carey and Marotta. Miele now. Miele tries to get Jepson. A bouncing puck, and it's offside once again. Jepson leans in on the draw. Pushes it back to Marotta. Marotta throws it up to McDonald. He goes back into the middle of the ice. It's picked off there by Carey. Now Marotta takes a look. He throws a backhander into the middle of the ice. Carey picks that off again. They might want to try and go up the boards. Carey sniffing around the middle of the zone, trying to pick everything off. Now Jepson grabs it. And now McDonald goes away, tries to get around his guy, and uses speed. But he was probably 2 feet on this side of the red line, so they call it icing. 8:40 remaining here in this third period. Goddard wins the draw, throws it back. Blonsky fires it around to Dobbin. Dobbin tries to chip it off the boards, but it gets to he, and he fires it back in. Blonsky now skates away with it. He cuts into the middle of the zone, and he gets taken down in front of the net. Now we've got Goddard in the corner, and the Jets try and push it out. And they just get it past the D. Santos is back. He pushes it forward. Now they take a look. And Santos and Goddard are at the boards, just trying to hold it in there. Now the Jets try and come across the far side to an open space. They throw it back and go D to D. Now they take a look, spin it up and throw it up the middle of the ice. Westover intercepts it. He throws it up to Dobbin. Dobbin tries to chip it in, but the Jets are right there, and now they throw it back the other way. It comes back out, and Santos picks it off. He throws it up to Dobbin. Goes through a couple of feet. Seems like a bouncing puck now. Raymond, he fires a shot, and Soda with a big pad save. The puck's just laying there, bouncing around. They're diving and blocking everything, folks. Now they come back the other side. Taking a look at it, and it comes back out. Westover behind the net. He throws it high and off the glass. Santos just chips it out of the zone. Now we got a couple of players going for it. On the boards. Now they come back the other way. The Jets turn. Now they take a look. And the Jets come away up the middle of the ice with it. Now they come through center and over the blue line. Marotta tries to hold him to the outside. He cuts back in, high and in the crease. A bouncing puck, and Marotta grabs it once again. He goes high backhand. Now they take a look. Goddard's on it, so is U. Now U, he comes in, a backhand into the middle of the ice. Now they're back the other way. Janicki, he fires it off the boards. Out to the middle of the ice. The Jets try and come across the blue line. Marotta tries to hold him to the outside. Jang drives wide and around the net. A diving play at it. And it's in the back of the net. With 5:44 remaining, a bouncing puck. And the Jets capitalize to make it 4-1. Can't see the name on the jersey that got that goal, but if we find it, we will announce it, folks. There's a few Jets poking around there. Now Miele grabs the puck and he fires it deep. Santos goes back. He cuts back in behind the net. He takes a look. Just content to try and kill a little bit of time. They cycle it deep in there, and Jepson has the puck as well. Now the Jets come up the middle of the ice, hit the man, and a hot shot just wide of the net, and it bounces dangerously close. But they come away with it. Jepson pokes it up to Santos. Santos now drives wide on his man. Now he cuts back into the middle of the ice, centers it. Briss pokes it out to his defense. Now Zhang comes up the ice, throws it up the middle of the ice. I believe that's Cuejo. My apologies if the pronunciation is incorrect. Silva throws it up the middle of the ice, and Delio grabs it. He comes in, and Soda with a big glove save. 4:34 remaining here in this third period. Soda gave them the top of the net, let them take the shot, and then he snagged it out of thin air. Got it on the draw, pushes the puck. Now Cable tries to grab it. He throws it back to his D partner. Now they go D to D, and they try a hot shot. It bounces off a couple of things. Blonsky grabs it, and he tries to get it out of the zone. Now it comes back once again, and Dobbin tries to push it. Now McDonald, he's got a couple of guys on him, and the Jets come away with it. Now they try and break it up center ice once again. Now they cut across the blue line, tip pass there. Cable throws it to Carey. Carey goes high and wide. Now it comes around. Tip there, and it goes wide and through the crease once again. Now they're in behind the net. Dobbin grabs it. Dobbin takes a look. He fires it deep. And that gives the Beast a chance to change with 3:30 remaining here. Marotta picks off a centering pass up the middle of the ice. Just about hits Ewan. Now it goes through. A scramble and a pile up in the far corner. Yu comes away with it. He gets pushed off the puck. Referee's just going to let them play now. Marotta holds them up once again, doesn't let them get across the red line. Now they try and fire it deep, and Santos is there to pick it up, and he just backhands it down to the blue line. Yu, he comes away with it. Now creates another turnover. Marotta, he sees a little bit of daylight, so he gains the blue line and fires it in deep. 2:39 remaining here in the third period. Yu in behind the net, but a couple of Jets surround him and they come away with the puck. Now they come in over the blue line, and Santos pushes it back out. Jepson picks up the turnover. He comes in deep, a backhand, and he gets pushed off the puck. And he goes back, takes a look for it. Now they try and come out the other side. McDonald tries to hold his guy up, but they spin away with it. Now they come off, and that's going to be offside with 1:56 remaining. They were able to hold them up just long enough that they were stick handling one too many times. Goddard on the draw. It gets pushed back to the Jets player. Now Dobbin grabs it after Westover throws it up to center ice, and he fires it deep and in on Griss. Now they try and come back out the other side. Reverse it. And Westover throws it back in deep. Miele now in behind. Throws it back to Goddard. Goddard takes a look. Spins away from his man, cuts back into the middle of the ice. He cuts back towards the boards. Now he takes a look around a couple of other players and cuts back again. Now he takes a look, killing lots of time here with 1:10 remaining. Now the Jets come out and up the middle of the ice. Blonsky holds his man up at the blue line. Loses his stick briefly. Now they try and now it comes back out. Dobbin grabs it. Dobbin with a couple of Jets on him, drives wide, and he throws a high shot off the blocker, Griss. Now the Jets try and come back out the middle of the ice. McDonald has a couple of guys on him, picked that one off, throws it in deep. Westover with a hot shot. Fires that one deep. And it's in front of the net and in the back of the net. Jepson with a big goal. With 22 seconds remaining, a bouncing puck will have to go back on the replay. We missed a few of the passes there, but it bounced around and landed on Jepson's stick. The goalie was down, so he fired it up and over his shoulder and in the net. Now they push it back. Marotta, high and off the glass, lands on Carey's stick. Now it comes back the other way. They try and push it around again. Back in and just out of the zone. Now you got a race for it. Couple of players on it. And that, folks, is going to do it. The Beast come into the hangar tonight, and they leave with a 5-1 victory. An excellent all-around team game played this evening. We want to thank you for tuning in on this fine Tuesday evening. Elvis has left the building.